All right, Zatima fans. Now, even though the show isn't over yet in terms of season 2, I just wanted to do a quick video giving my overall thoughts on season 2A, episodes 1 through 10. Now, right off the rip, if I had to compare seasons 1 and 2, and look, yes, I know that season 2 still has 10 episodes in the wings, so it isn't officially done yet, but if I compared the first 10 episodes of season 2 to the 10 episodes of season 1, personally speaking, I think that season 1 was better in terms of there were more episodes I just enjoyed watching. Let me put it this way. I didn't rewatch season 2 episodes the same amount that I rewatched season 1. Season 1, like, I would watch each episode a good 3 to 4 times, if not more. Not to mention revisiting episodes for certain scenes and whatnot. Season 2, the highlights were easily episodes 2, 9, and 10. There were some great scenes along the way, like the parking lot or the parking garage scene in episode 8 with Zach, Tony, Nathan, and even when Angela and Fatima got into the mix. I love that. The scene where in episode 1 when we were introduced to Mr. Tyrone in his barbershop, Belinda, who had one scene, but finding out she has a Tyler Perry review blog. I just love that, especially doing what I do. But other than that, I didn't really find myself going back to revisit scenes. Oh yeah, when I forgot the episode number, but wasn't it episode 3? Was that when Fatima's mom showed up, or was that episode 4? Well, but yeah, whenever Fatima's mom showed up in the series for the first time, I liked that as well. But, and then of course, you know, when Fatima went to Dr. Reed for the first time. But yeah, aside from that, I didn't really revisit a lot of the episodes the same way I did in season 1. And like I said before, personally speaking, I think Sistas season 5 ruined the viewing experience of Zatima, because what Tyler did with Fatima's character in season 5 transferred into Zatima season 2. And as a result, the worst iteration of Fatima was the one we had to sit through, you know, in season 2. And it just, I think Tyler just took the character in a, just the wrong direction. Just really, come on, from not being able to listen. Just, I think he dialed up Fatima's hoodness or gangsterness and made it such a domineering personality trait that everything we loved about Fatima got shoved to the back. From her not listening to Zach, her way or the highway, not admitting to being wrong or apologizing. I was not a huge fan. I knew from the first scene, you know, when these two are going at it in the shower, and, you know, Zach brings up the whole thing about not talking about something when he wants to, but having to talk about something when Fatima wants to, and then the whole bull crap about her processing. I mean, it's just one of those things where it doesn't even feel like Fatima believes herself, or it doesn't even sound like she can convince herself of the whole bullshit about how, oh, I need to process things before I talk about them. And it's like, that's not how you operated at all until season 5 went out of nowhere. That's how you randomly operate. But when it comes down to season 2A, we did miss some characters. Like, I wish we could have gotten, you know, 1 or 2 scenes with Lori. Keep in mind, I know season 2 still has a whole nother half left, so we can catch up with these characters. We just haven't done so yet. Lori, we learned that Nathan, after the whole hot tub situation with Deja, he's been crashing on Tony's couch. Okay, so what about Lori? Like, we hear of her a couple of times, but we never see what's going on at home. At least we meet Tony's dad. You know, that was pretty cool. We learn more about him. And apparently he owns a few barbershops. I think he owns like at least 3 in the area. And the reason he keeps his dad's shop open is for the sake of his dad, you know, to have work. So maybe the barbershop isn't doing too well, but like he told Zach, you know, I'm keeping it open, you know, for my dad's sake. We meet Connie, who, to me, like I said in the video, my problem with Connie is that apparently she had such a hold on Zach from a physical sense, you know, him thinking with the man below the belt as opposed to the head on his shoulders. it just seems weird that out of nowhere she just, is this character who has such a influence on Zach without being mentioned at least in passing in previous seasons of Sistas, But we meet his Zach's mom, Fatima's parents. That was great. I do have positives about the season so far, but I just feel like I didn't enjoy season 2 as much as season 1, mainly due to the drama being dialed up. And as I said before, Sistas season 5 ruined the Zatima viewing experience because season 5 of Sistas had way, and I mean way too much focus on Zach and Fatima from the drama aspect because it mainly centered around Karen. So here we go to Zatima where we want to get away from the Sistas nonsense, and in some ways some of the story beats from Sistas season 5 have been like, refurbished for Zatima. So it's kind of like, hey, can I copy your assignment but don't make it obvious? Where it's like, hey, we have the same storyline in Sistas, or from Sistas in Zatima, we just have a couple of different characters starting trouble. Like, for example, Angela showing a photo of Zach and Karen to Fatima in Sistas. And now in Zatima, we got Deja showing a photo of Fatima and some guy at club eating to Zach. Yet we still don't know who is in the photo. I'm guessing it was Sean, but still it makes no sense. Bryce was a completely unlikable character so far this season. I don't hate the character, but the way he's been acting towards Zach, I do not like it whatsoever. Like I said, Tony's probably one of my favorite characters. I think he's been dethroned in some ways. I love Dr. Reed, even though I don't fully trust him because he came from Paul's recommendation. Fatima being very hypocritical and, what's the word I'm looking for? Very, is it hypocritical? Basically, the way she compares the Deja Zach thing to the Paul situation. This woman was defending Paul. Zach, he's just a nice guy trying to help, knowing full well he wants you. I'm not saying Zach was right for the way he came at Paul at the elevator, but at the same time, he's absolutely right about Paul the same way you're absolutely right about Deja. Also, Deja, I did not like her as much as I did in season 1. Still fine as hell, but I didn't like her as much. I mean, the whole thing about suing Fatima, it makes no sense at all. And then from there, I miss characters. I mean, Valerie did show up once. That was pretty cool. I do miss Gretchen, but then again, that's because I'm attracted to her. But then again, it would be cool to just see her in the background, like 1 or 2 scenes, like still trying to investigate Zach. But I guess that storyline is null and void now. But to me, it felt like season 1 kind of moved the story further. I mean, we didn't even see Heather or Zach's son at all in this season. But I guess that's because they're more into the sister show than on Zatima. I don't know. It just felt like season 2 was missing that it thing that made season 1 so great. But like I said, I think it isn't truly on the shoulders of Zatima, but it mainly has to do with how Sistas, to me and other fans, it's tainted Zatima. The numbers for the show are apparently still really good, which I'm glad for, but in terms of the people I see on my channel, my DMs, my social media, I've seen a good number of people who were like, you know what, man, I'm just not into the show anymore because there's just too much drama going on. I mean, the thing about Zach and Fatima seeing positive black love, but Tyler just dialed up the drama to like 15 and it's not worth the watch anymore. So let me just put it this way. There are some people who have told me I'm waiting until season 2 is finished and then I'll, like, with your blessing, I will watch it because they'll watch my reviews but not the show. If I were to give recommendations, like I said earlier, I would recommend episodes 2, 9, and 10 without a shadow of a doubt because they were really, really good. But other than that, it's like, support black content. Go watch them all. Seriously. I'm not sponsored. I'm just saying I would recommend them all because if you love Crystal and DeVal, then support. But at the same time, I get it because you want to see better for the characters. So I'm just hoping that all of this drama is going to be worth it in the long run because even if these two get back together at some point, I just hope we're not going to see the same damn issues again. Because at that point, it's like, really? Are we really doing this? Oh, yeah, we did get to see Club Eaton. Too bad we didn't see all the Queen's Men characters there. Even though technically I know Angela's actress played on the show. So technically we did, but you know what I mean. But yeah, I will say Zatima Season 2A was better than Sistas Season 5. So I recommend these 10 episodes over all 22 of Sistas Season 5. If you feel like that's a measurement of success. So, and plus season 5 set the bar so damn low. I mean, no Karen, that was good. I think she was mentioned once, but that was it. And by Zach's mom in episode 10. But yeah, so let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Like I said, season 2, I just hope the back half makes up for the first half, because as of right now, I still put season 1 above it. But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What did you think of these 10 episodes? And I will catch you in the next video.